Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Kevin's gonna go moderate dungeon. I'm excited to be in here this bright, sunshiny afternoon with you all. Welcome to my new house on wheels. I'm excited about this. I hope you are. We have some stuff I need to do today. I've been packing and we've been moving. So if you are new to this or you don't want to hang out with me live, go watch the videos. They're probably Kevin will put them in the comments there if you want to check those out. We've been moving full tilt boogie. Nothing like a snail's pace, although usually I'm in first gear. So we've had so much to do to get ready for this. I mean, up until a week ago, honestly, we weren't confirmed on this one option. So we were trying to think about all the options and, go down all the possibilities there. And then Monday, of course, Tuesday, we brought home our new house on wheels, right? And started inspecting. We've done some serious extrication. There will be a video on that. We've taken all the stuff that the old owners left in it. It was the grandparents' lake model, so lots of lake toys, lots of camping stuff, things like that. But some good scores. In fact, there's a box here on the dinette table that has the stuff that when I started going through things, I'm like, ooh, that might be a keeper. So next Saturday, we're going to have a moving sale. Y'all are invited. And I think it'll be fun. We have all our stuff that we didn't want to keep in here, put in there, and set up for a moving sale right after the live stream. Extrication of all the stuff in here, the peering on all the cubbies and looking at all the stuff and cleaning it so far. And although, walk around stuff that we're going to do, checking all the systems still. So how is everybody? Let's see. I'm glad you're here, Emma. Thank you so much. See these? These are fantastic. I love these. I think Kevin's probably down in the dungeon by now. Did I miss anything there that I was supposed to say? I think I covered all that. Next Saturday, be here or be there or be square, having a moving sale. Come watch the live. We'll see what's going on. Yeah, you'll see all the stuff we're getting rid of. And then we'll do the premiere of the full end-to-end. What scores did I get in that box? But today, I'm going to talk to you about this little bitty kitchen, okay? Now, you guys know I live in a small house, right? It's this big. It's about 560 square feet. And it has a small kitchen. I mean, it has one drawer. One of the perks of this lovely RV it has two drawers. Now, you know me and Kevin, right? So at some point, this will all be customized, I'm sure. But for the time being, I just need to pack it. Two drawers, that's a score. I'm going to figure out how to put as much of my kitchen stuff as I can figure out how to, plus the stuff I scored in here while we go east, head towards Michigan. I'm excited. We have just over a week, probably 9 or 10 days left until we should be done here. We're going to, like I said, do the moving sale last. And then when everything sells, we gone. We're not in a hurry to get anywhere. We're kind of thinking about it in terms of kind of a vacation. We've been working very hard. I don't know how long this move thing's been going on because I'm not keeping track. But seriously, we've been so busy. We deserve and need a little rest after this. So we're moving at the same time. We're going on vacation. How cool is that? All right. Whoa, there we go. Okay, now, might as well here. Let's see who's here still. We got hi Sea Lions. Hi, Emma. Kevin's there. Hi, Larry. It is a little bit grainy. I wonder if that's because of the inside of the camera. Oh, yeah, camper. It's a big tin can. Bear with us until we sort that out. Yeah. So, let's see. I want you guys to kind of take a look around here with me, okay? We've got these two, this cupboard here, these two doors, which I think by the end of winter, wherever we land in Michigan, I think all this will be redone. That's what I think. There's so much empty, non-usable, and it's kind of old. Paper's peeling. Cleaned it out, but I'm gonna try to figure out how to make this work. You know, I have this space. And then over here, there's a microwave in here. I think it's the one that came with it. I don't know. Well, it's not that old. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't work. We had it hooked up to power and nothing worked. So, I mean, it comes on. If Google can't help us with that, though, we're going to reimagine this space because there's a lot of big hole there. And I bet we can do something different here. And this is huge. Takes up a lot of space there. Can you guys see the spice cabinet? Yes. This is, I don't know. I think that there's a better use of the space here on this wall. I will figure it out. At any rate, it does have a gas oven. Looks to be the one that came with the unit, I'm sure. We have not yet fired that up. Like I said, we're checking all the systems. Kevin's been working real hard on that. We're not to that one yet. So we do know that underneath here is the furnace. Down below here, there's another cupboard. Bottom side of it is like ductwork, but you can put stuff in there for storage. There is a shelf. Fairly deep. Goes down where the sink pipes are. That's some room for my stuff. Again, we have 2 drawers, and then there's a little tiny cubby down here that has some ductwork and stuff in it. I'm not sure how this is going to go. It does have a decent sized fridge and freezer. I'm really impressed with the size of this, so kind of exciting. There's also below the fridge a cubby that Kevin wants to put the joiner in. We'll see. But there's a lot of room down there, so I think I'll put crock pot down there. Big stuff like that. You know, pots and pans probably, because large, you know. I don't know where I'm going to stash this almost full pack of paper towels that we scored that were already in here that are in fine shape. I don't know what you do with paper towels in here exactly yet, but I'll work on figuring it out as we roll down the road. How we doing, guys? Hi, Tinker's wife. He's got a magnet idea. Ooh. Are you going to be able to lock the doors during travel? Absolutely. You know, yes, mice are issues in RVs. We've been reading and doing a lot of video watching about RV living, and that is one of those things. So yeah, we have these lovely new totes for a lot of foodstuffs. I have one packed completely with my baking cabinet, and I have to find a home for it somewhere. We'll have to look, see what fits. Break up big packs. That's something I was gonna, you know, one of these things. I'll be right back. Let me grab this. There we go. Things like this, okay? I'm used to being in a house that stays stationary, and it is a small house, but there's ample space, right? One of the things that's really different about this for me is that house that I lived in didn't move. So I could put stuff out on the counters, you know, if I wanted to keep it there, if I used it often. And we'll find a way for some of the stuff. We have some plans there. But things like this. Now, this is saltine crackers. I've got this food bank. And I eat them, you know. So I don't know exactly what I would do aside from keep this. Whoa. It's a great container besides that. So I'm like, what do you guys think about that? I tend to want to keep things like this to use as a container. What do you think? You like that for a container? Hi, BG. How you doing? And let me know what you think about that. I think I like it for stuff. I just got to find a home for it. You know? Where are we? I think we covered everything in here. Now, there's a closet just the other side here. It's got a clothing rod in it, and I don't know yet how that goes, but I suppose if we have some overflow, it's possible. I've claimed 3 of the cubbies, 1, 2, 3, because Kevin has his claims, okay? that are the upper cubbies in that room, which are over the dinette. So maybe that's where dishing. Oh, yeah. Anybody? Everybody's doing all great. Yes, I think I like it for a container. So let's see here. I brought out some big stuff. Like I said, I brought this one out. And this is the baking things. Don't mind the noise. We have the door open there, so I can have some airflow in here. Let me see what kind of space this takes up here, right? Oh, actually fits really nicely in there. So that's a possibility. Okay, there's a little bit of room on top of it. And I was, looking at things like this, which are freaking great, right? For putting stuff in. So containers, I'm on the right track there. I've never done this kind of living before. So one of the fun things about this is figuring out how I do it. How do I do it? What suits me specifically for this? Oh, and that fits there real nice. So there we go. There's a couple things down. This is the roaster that lived underneath the sink in here. It has a lid. I had another roaster that I usually cooked in. This is actually my favorite foot soaking pan. This is great for that. And it has a lid, which I wouldn't use if it was a foot soaker. But I was thinking we could shear off the handle, use it for catching like liquids or draining things and stuff like that from whatever, grease maybe, I don't know. Oil, I don't know. So I'm going to see if this fits. I'm not absolutely necessarily positively attached to this. I think it might belong down here in the bottom cupboard. We'll see there. I think that's where that'll go. I brought my largest cookie sheet with me. The big stuff. I wanted to see what the big stuff did out here. And to see, where does it go? Do the pots and pans probably go down here maybe? See, that fits nicely. Now, here's the other thing. How big is the oven? Too big for that. So, oh, excuse me, sorry, that was loud. Wow. Thoughts on planning for the future there. I don't know how this goes. I've said that so many times in the last few weeks. I don't know how this goes. At some point in the future, not for the next few weeks, we will rearrange things in the kitchen. But for the time being, I got to use what I got, right? Now I can't use what I don't have yet. So to me, it seems like this would be one of those things that's going to go into my moving sale. Just doesn't fit my life right now. Sorry. Might again later. Okay. Covered that. Now this, let's see who's here. Anybody everybody all right out there? Let's see. Well, I've missed some comments. Hold on for me here. Hold on for me. GB's at the bus stop. What are you doing, GB? Okay, we're getting better at the quality. Yay. Adding things to hold things is right down our alley. We'll get there. Let's see. And we're on the road. We're aiming to Michigan. We're going to meander. Take our time. It's not going to be a 2-day trip. I'm going to go fishing. Practice living in an RV with Kevin and a dog. Take it low and slow, baby, so she has time to get used to us, and we have time to get used to her. We've never done this living in a moving home before. We've lived in campers, smaller than this, a couple times, but never been like this portable, and that's kind of exciting. So let's see here. Ooh, that wind. Hit comments later. Unless you have anything. Storage under the dinette seats. So storage under the dinette at this point is nearly completely claimed by Kevin. He might want to explain that to you more in full later, but I believe that's where his toolboxes are going to go. So, sorry about the noise there. So, this is one of the house, and I'm trying to move it into this home. It is where I put my utensils, my most favorite utensils. Now, it's glass, and I've had it forever. It used to belong to my grandmother. This is one of those things I would like to keep in my kitchen. So my thought is to put something on the bottom, a piece of wood or something, and attach it, Velcro it maybe to the countertop. Something we're going to work on and see how it goes, because I need that with me. I've got all these things, right? These kind of fit here, so perhaps that's where they live. I don't know yet. You know, I need to find a home for some of these, but like the big items take up a whole tote real fast. So, you know, organization is something that I always work on, but it's not something that comes real natural. All this, Kevin is the Tetris master. Cubic space, he can handle it. I'm, you know, trying here. I have to actually put stuff in, move things around to see what the furniture looks like, right? So, let's see. Oh, yep, we're gonna find a solution for knives because I have a whole. Let's see. It's actually like 91 today. Yeah, a little warm today. Everybody's doing all right. Okay, Bubbles, thanks. Here's one of the things I was thinking about these. I have, this is most of them. This isn't the biggest ones. Just the plastic, you know, with the lids. The nice size refrigerator here, right? If, most of what I do with this is store stuff in the refrigerator, leftovers, my fresh veggies. We eat a lot of salad. I'm trying to eat healthy, right? So lettuce and spinach and cucumbers and onions and things like that go in these. And I think, well, what ends up happening in the house, will run out and they'll all be in the fridge, right? In use. But then when they're not in use, they're, well, they'll fit nice, in the refrigerator holding food. Now, if I had an organized system there for the food that I generally keep around, they could just live in there even if they're not necessarily in use. I run out of something, wash it, put it back. What do you think? Not sure about that still, but I love these. Well, let's see. Creativity RV. I'll have to look at that. All right, everybody's doing all right. Let's see what else we got here. I brought you what it looks like, how it feels in this space. And one of them is my, trusty dusty food processor, which is heavy. That's why I made the trivet to go underneath it so I could slide it, right? Another one of those things, you know, takes up space in a cupboard. I don't mind trying to find a home for it to put it away in when it's not in use, but it's heavy. So I wondered, you know, if I couldn't attach the trivet, and then maybe build something that holds it in place. I'm wondering. We'll find out. We'll figure this out. Let's see how it goes. Another thing I'm going to need room for is I own 1, 2, I left one in the house, 3 cutting boards. One of the things we've talked about is that, you know, these have the normal sink covers, right? They're old and kind of dingy. And I think these would make beautiful cutting board / I might have to make another one fit. It can go away, I think, yeah. That's beautiful right there. What do you think? I think that looks really good. That'd be gorgeous. I made that. Yes. So, I like that there. We could put some feet on it or something. Whatever we want to do there. And then this one, this one I use for messy stuff a lot, you know. If I'm gonna do a watermelon or meat or something like this, I use this one quite a bit. It's the 1218 that Kevin does, that we've done. I like my food processor. It does the job, man. It does. Actually, one of our subscribers a while back, when I was doing smoothies, the 90-day challenge there, which is in a playlist, I did 90-day smoothie challenge, but I ended up doing smoothies every day, every work day, plus some weekends. I would do smoothies in it for about 9 months, and then just one day I got kind of a little tired of them, so it went to oatmeal instead. But I really like smoothies. I've been doing them more and more. I pretty much kind of alternate every 2-3 days. I'll do a smoothie. And so, at any rate, when I was doing the smoothie challenge, which has been a while ago now, one of our lovely subscribers gifted me with one of those little. So this one has lasted. It's heavy, but for the time being, that's what I'm going to go with. So, because that's what I've got, right? I can't replace everything else. It's going to be a slow process. I don't know where this one's going to live yet. Again, it's heavy. Maybe down below. Oops, there's a pan there. I stuck it there. Maybe so. No, it don't. Okay. We'll figure that out. I don't know yet. We have been working so hard. Okay? We've been working hard in the shop. Getting all that loose ends tied up on there. Finishing up our last 3 customer ordered butcher blocks, and we are gaining on it. They're almost done. Number of steps left, you know. We finished up. This is the last sign that I finished up down there. No more sign doing, getting stuff packed up. Kevin's been sorting tools for days. And I just love this one. I just love this one. If I had room in here for signs, this would be here too. But I love all my signs. So we've been working hard at it. Looking forward to this little vacation. How we doing? Everybody doing all right. You know, yeah, the purple one is really nice over the sink. Nobody's talking much. Okay, so let's talk about. There is a wait, I guess you call it a noodle board, a stovetop cover here right now. Kevin made me a noodle board that actually perfectly fits the oven in the house, but doesn't fit the home. So one of these days, no matter what we do here, and we've talked about lots of future options. Okay, again, for the time being, this is what we have. A microwave doesn't work, and this old gas thing, which is all right. We'll see how that goes. You know, debating which is better, gas or electric. We've talked about a different microwave. Talked about investing in a microwave convection type oven, and an electric skillet or something like that, and cooking with gas outdoors. All kinds of possibilities because it's still in the future. One of the other things I have here, I was going to come out here and look at the home for. I love my subscribers. Many of you have been very generous and gifted me something, which is lovely. There's a gal who gifted us with a 3-pack crock pot set. Big one. Little one. And then the like cheese warmer thing or potpourri thing. And I have unfortunately had to decide to get rid of the big crock pot. First off, it wouldn't hurt Kevin and us at all to eat a little bit of smaller portions. So cooking less at a time, because I generally try to feed an army, and I don't know why. I didn't grow up with the army. I only had, there were 5 people in my family growing up. And I don't know where along the line I decided I like to cook twice and eat once. That's part of it. But I think this will suit us really well. I think I'll barter with Kevin down here for space in this bottom cubby for this as well. I think it'll fit down there. I think it'll fit down there just nicely. And then I have a toaster. Toaster will tuck. Actually, we found a toaster. There's one of the things in the score there. Come back here. It works just fine. Pots and pans. I have this big pot. You guys want to know about the name? I'm not sure about pots and pans yet. I have a stack of stainless steel. I think they're stainless steel. They're nice. I don't use them much. I've been holding on to these old tired non-stick. They're easy. And this is my big pot. So I wanted to bring it out here. I didn't bring the rest of the pans. And I don't think I kept any. I think I got rid of all their stuff. But we'll see how that goes too. Actually, I think a big pot is really handy to have for lots of things besides cooking, so that's a keeper for sure. Let's see here. Definitely calling the land yacht. Is that what? We named her Falkor. Sat down and talked about it, and it just made sense to me. Nora Cakes calls herself the Dragon Dog. She is the self-proclaimed Dragon Dog. First words she ever said to me in her life were, rawr, I'm a dragon. Uh, and she has dragon tendencies, dragon traits. She hoards things. We're her hoard. So I was kind of aiming that direction with things. And Kevin said, "What about Falkor?" And I went to go read all the, Wikipedia stuff. And I'm like, that fits. That's fantastic. For those of you who don't know, Falkor is the fly good luck dragon from the Never Ending Story, which is an old movie. It's cute. And I go around all the time singing the theme song from it now. But Falkor, our good luck dragon / House on Wheels. Well, let's see here. Everybody's doing all right. All right. Looks like it. Okay. And like I said, we're going to meander for a couple of weeks probably when we head out of here. Not go very far, very fast. Take a break. See how she does. Kevin has lots of tools, and it may take a little bit of getting used to. Sounds like fun. Sounds like an adventure. It should be epic. And then land in Michigan and somewhere, not the UP, but somewhere in Michigan. I know, right? Yeah. And go from there. I expect we'll spend the winter hunkered down someplace. So our needs may change. Things may get customized in here. It'll be impressive, I think. We like to work with wood. And from there, I'm looking forward in the springtime, unless it's real mild winter. And we could go touring, but we're definitely talking about touring in the springtime. I'm talking pure Michigan. Here we go. I don't know. Not everybody's from Michigan that's here, but some of them, maybe. I've been there. And it's beautiful. Not that Wyoming isn't beautiful in its own way, but there are colors there that are so lush. It's a different kind of green. They don't have that here, You can go to parts of Wyoming, Yellowstone for an example, where the Tetons are, and it's a different geography, but most of Wyoming is a treed desert. And Michigan has lakes. Lots and lots of lakes. And I like lakes, so this is going to be fun. I hope you guys hang out with us. We will be checking the weather on the regular to plan our next few days, I'm sure. We're not going very far, very fast right off the rip, like I said. We are heading east. I think we're going to spend a few days with my son Cody in Rapid City before we head even further east. And all right. And anyway, where am I at here? Did I get through all my stuff? Oh, almost. There's reminds me. Last live stream we did, which was last Saturday, which was in the living room. I was purging books, which I have so many books for the moving sale. I have one box of books left that I packed that are my keepers. It's not all inclusive. There was one more box I was going to go into when our live stream last week ended abruptly. There was this troll bot. Okay, so those of you who don't know, do YouTube videos, make YouTube videos, or run comments and things like that. There was this bot. He kept coming and coming and coming, and no matter what Kevin did, he couldn't shut him down. And at that point, it was just best to walk away from it. So I'll just have you know, you guys didn't miss much. I went through the last of that one box, and there wasn't much in it. It was all garage sale stuff. But I do have a little bit of stack of books left that I have to go through. I have this book. It's thick. It's old. It's Lewis Carroll, and that's where I keep my $2 bills. So I'll probably have to tote that one with me. I also have a pretty good stack of kids' books, like young kids' books, like my kids' books. I think I really will do that. My thought with those is if I record myself reading them, or record reading them in my voice, then I will have them. They're fragile. I don't know that I put them in a child's hands again. They're really fragile. They're old. I'm old. And that's, they're the books that I learned to read with. So I think I'll do the video memory thing with those two. I would actually really like to publish reading books on YouTube. Not monetized or anything like that because I don't even know about that. But I'm a heavy literacy advocate. I love to read. I love books. So that just seems right up my alley. I should be reading books to anybody who wants to listen to it. Um, how we doing? Still everybody all right there? All right. Did I miss anything, dear? Is there anything else I should have said? Before I go here, I think one more thing. These are my 2 recipe boxes. And those of you, that one's full, who have not seen my kitchen, extra full that one, okay? I have 2 recipe boxes. Here's the thing. I don't need 2 recipe boxes. Yes, Kevin made that for me, but you know what? He can make another one. I have been thinking about this for weeks now. That I could take these, all the recipes, make them digital with my phone, take pictures, do a little video of, or pictures of all of them, put them into a Google document, and then I would have a cookbook. I actually think what I would like to do is that it's going to be awesome. Get rid of the recipes. Don't need them now, right? I can make them digital into a cookbook and make that available to anybody who's interested on my website over there at hopethisworks.net. I would love to put my recipes in a cookbook there for you. And then work on it slowly, you know, get tidied up and write little stories, maybe, whatever. I'm a writer too, you know, so I think that's what I'm going to do with these. As far as what to do with the actual physical yet, I'm not sure. What's the value of a recipe box or 2 with 50 plus years of combined cooking experience between myself and my family and other people I've gathered them from? What do you think? Yes, there's storage area under the beds. I'm glad you like it, sea lions. I think it's fabulous. I don't just need to take these, takes up cubic space, and I don't need to tote this with me. Well, let's see here. Did I miss anything good? Yes. Actually, reminds me, Emma says, good idea with books recording. I wish I had more of my daughter's voice. I still have her last voicemail on my old machine. I'm sorry, sweetie pie, that's sad. I understand that, though. I have a cassette tape that's old, right? We're talking cassette. At least it isn't an 8-track. And it's labeled Billy Joe Talking. And it was me at about 2 years old. Just chatterbox and talking. You can hear my grandmother's voice, my Uncle Brian's voice, my mom's voice, you know. And one of these days I'm going to get it transferred over, but it right now is in my tiny little treasure box that I have maintained. I took the big hat box, purged all that, got this much left, much less cubic space there. So, all right. Are there any questions? Anybody have anything else to say? You know, sentimental value is not this. Sentimental value is having the recipes, sharing it with you. I'm perfectly content to get rid of these. I wonder if they sell at moving sale, if I can get them recorded fast though. Let's see here. Yes, and I think it'll be something I put on the website that I work on over time, develop, and then it maybe eventually publish it as a cookbook. 50 plus years combined experience with many different flavors. It's not niched, but it's mine, you know. All right, guys, we've been at this for over half an hour. It's warm in here, and I think aside from, well, I have this big old box here, and colander. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I'm almost done. I almost am. Let's see here. This is stuff I've coated out from inside. This is my good luck mouse. This was in my grandmother's house. Poor thing. Her little eyeballs all skew. You see that? And she used to tuck on my fridge, and she sits in the corner. Her little thing's falling off. Oh my. She needs a bath. She collects dust and grease because she lives in the kitchen. And I'm not certain what to do with her yet, you know? What do you think? I was going to talk about coffee pot because that's a must. We have a coffee pot that we use every morning. And this is just kind of, you know, kind of think about where would a coffee pot go? Can we leave it out? Do we need to tuck it away? How can we do that? That's that. I'm going to find a home for my mixer. and we're gonna find out if the baking stuff fits, right? So many things. I have a mixer that I need to find a new home for here at some point. The baking stuff, you know, cups and spoons, the measuring cup, sifter. I don't know if I can unload my springform pans because I don't know if I'd ever get them again. And then I have these 2 silver mixing bowls, which would be the only mixing bowls I would have left from house to home. That's purging, I think, 4, 5, 6 mixing bowls. We've got cans of food stuff, scale, because my intention is to do this RV living thing, kitchen cooking thing, healthy, and that means paying attention to how much stuff weighs. Canned food stuff, I suppose that actually really makes sense to me there. And I think really might claim those for dishes. So, what do you guys think of my house? Oh. Colander is also a hat. Yep, well, I mean, those are just handy to have, right? You always need something to... I'll just go ahead there. Why not? In a pinch, I don't know what good it'd do you. The sky is falling, I suppose. At any rate, I am really excited. We have lots of work left to do. I am going to see about putting some of this stuff away. There's still more. But I've got this box to go through, and you guys will see that again in the premiere next Saturday after the live stream of the moving sale. All the what was left in here scores and the cleaning up and getting her ready. And we're really excited, but we have work left to do. So if nobody has anything, I think we'll call it so I can get back to work. Okay? I love you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me today in my new house on wheels. Everybody say hi, Falkor. I want you to know how much he adores having behind his ears scratched. So pray for our safety in this adventure. And I hope you come along. Have a great day. And